and welcome back to part 2 of free note-taking apps on your iPad. And today, previous videos, I'm talking and go over everything from this app, XODO. And today, I will go over the OneNote. It's one of my favorite note-taking apps. So as you can see right there, this is the interface of the app. First, you will have to sign up or sign in, log into your Microsoft account, and then you will able to create notes like immediately. So as you can see, from the left to the right, we have notebook section, page, and then your notes. So let's go from the left to the right now. We have notebook. You can create as many notebooks as you want, and all you have to do is sync your notebook to your device. So you may have like a few more notebook on your clouds, but you might only want to import a few notebook, maybe just your college notebook into the your tablet. So there's an option for you. You can import as many as you want, and you can create news as well. And in this section, you won't be able to create folders on your mobile devices, especially like tablet and like cell phones, smartphones. But if you use your laptop, then you will be able to create different folders. And you can see this is my college notebook. All I need is like one notebook for my college, and then I divide each into different folders. Here I have the fall 2020, the intersession and spring 2021, and then I have all the classes that I took in that semester, and put all of them into the section, in each different section. And you can see you can group them, but I believe you can only do that on your laptop. So but the laptop app is also free, so you don't have to afraid of have to pay any extra money for getting the desktop version. Taking note based on lecture. So I have chapter 1, chapter 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Mostly for the title, I will type to the title so it can recognize the text, and it will show here. Also, the little thumbnails on the right hand is showing you what the few first words of the text of your files look like, of your notes look like. So one of my favorite things for the OneNote is infinite page, so you can take notes as long as you want. You have to worry about adding pages, adding sheets whenever you run out of them. You have literally endless notes. Yeah, it's really fabulous, this app. As I have my experience, I just switched to the iPad recently, so I have a lot more experience with using OneNote on my Samsung tablet and also my laptop. But with this OneNote app, I will say that I a lot more satisfied on how the interface on iPad is, because it looks completely like how this app will look on the laptop. So it looks really more professional. You have access to way more tools than if you use, I would say, Android or Samsung tablet. I have one video that I not talking about this app, but for the whole was on my Samsung tablet generally, and I do talk a little bit about this app. So if you look back to the video, the interface of how this app look on iPad and on that tablet is completely different, and I prefer this version more. So I will go for each tab first. So the home tab is basically you will be able to type. So scroll down to the bottom of this notes. So for example, you can tap everywhere, and then starting to type, it will insert a little text box right there. You can edit it, you can enlarge it, extend the text box, and then you will select your text, changing the font. I think they have a few fonts available for you right there. That's actually quite a lot, but because I don't normally type on my iPad, because first I don't have the keyboard, and typing on this on-screen keyboard feeling really awkward, and it slowed down my process a lot. So I write from my Apple Pencil. It's much faster. And then you will be able to change the font style. You can boldest. You can like, it's like a normal Word document. It's literally, you have access for everything. You can edit the text in any way you want. You can have the color, you can have the highlight, you can have the bullet point, the this you can have the bullet point. You can edit your how your text look, the styles, like literally everything. And then there's a function on this app that let you get the access to the sticky notes of your Microsoft account. So if you have that app, the sticky notes, so that you will like taking, maybe you're taking notes and your teacher saying that, well, this Thursday you will have an exam, then you can, you know, like use it. You can type the exam thing like on your sticky note right there. You can type it. Pretty convenient, and it's synchronized. It will sync into all of your platform, all of your devices, from your laptop to your phone to your iPad to your Samsung iPad, anything, anywhere. You will have the access to everything, literally. You can also import a picture, photos. You can change the color of the notes. You can share notes with other people. So one thing really interesting, if you use this like OneNote app as compared to if you use like GoodNotes or Notability, is you will be able to share your notes with other people easily. I don't know how the other app work, but I'm pretty sure that people will need to have some sort of similar app. Or if you use GoodNote per se, the other person that you sharing the notes with will have to purchase the GoodNote already to have the access to the note. I'm not really already used that function, but I assume that that the other person will have to purchase the app. In this case, in this app, I believe that Microsoft account, you can like create it free with just your account, and you have access to a whole lot of different things. And then you would just tell them, well, this app free, you can download it, and then you guys can share, you can invite people to your notebook, which means they will be able to edit just like you. You can send a copy of page, you can copy link to the notebook. There's a whole lot of things that you will be able to do more easily. Let's go to the next tab, insert tab. We have the table, the picture, the camera. You can insert your photo here. You can create a table on this app as well. As I said, I'm not really using that function because I think it's not really necessary for me, but I'll just let you know that there's something that you can see as. So you can work with, and then you can, on the picture, which means you can search on the photos and then import it directly to your notes. And then we have the audio. So you will be able to record audio to your notes, and you hit stop record, and then there's a file. I think this specific function is still need some work to it, because as for iPad, we have another app, which is the Notability. They have the abilities for you to recording audio and taking notes at the same time, and I think that function is fabulous. In this case, you will be able to recording your video, but you won't be able to taking notes simultaneously. So yeah. And then we have the drawer tab. This is the one that I use mostly. So with this drawer tab, you will have, first you have the selection tool. So as you can see that I write some notes right there. For example, I want to delete it, I can select this and then I will just delete it. And then you have this, I'm really sure what that is, just like scrolling, nope, redo that. I have the eraser. This eraser is stroke eraser or just eraser normally. So for example, I write something. If I want a stroke eraser, which means I can erase the whole thing in one tap, or for the normal eraser, I will create, like slowly, gradually, and yeah. So there's an option for you. And the paint, you have like whole lot of different paint and a whole lot of color for you to choose. more in color. They have the whole spectrum of color for you to choose from. One thing, you can change the size as well, and they have like few really crazy effect on your pen. I know I really use that, so I don't really care. One thing is that this app, they have the pen sensitivity for you, but it works really awkward, I would say. Sometimes it recognize your let's say if you tilt the pen, it's look like this, and you holding the pen like straighter, it's look neater. And I think that's the only thing regarding to pen sensitivity. But sometimes it's work really awkward, and I don't really have the control over that. So that's the only like minus point of this app in my perspective. And I have a lot of color. I can change size, and for this OneNote app, you don't have like different kind of pen like point pen, plus pen, pencil, like different kind of pen like you would if you in OneNote, if you in GoodNote or Notability. But I don't think it's necessary. If you want to take like aesthetic notes, I believe it's important. But if you just want to take note for your college like this, you don't have the time for like this notes that I'm taking while my professor, like he's talking like real fast, and if I have enough time to taking notes, taking note, this neat is all I'm able to do. Yeah, so I don't really think that like press pen function is necessary for you to just to take note. And they have like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 pins for you display right there. You can choose color. I mostly use this color, so yeah. And you will have like also like 3 highlighters, and the color is really like iconic. It look like this, really iconic. And the highlight, it will move to under the text. It's not like overlay to your text, is and it make the highlighter look like clear. I don't know how to express this, but yeah, it's like that. And so you have 3 highlighters and 8 normal pen. You can also create more if you want to. So we have the draw to the shapes, the insert shape function, the insert shapes function. So you can insert like circle, rectangle, arrow, triangle, anything you want. And you can have the craft that already right there for you. It's really convenient, I think. Yeah, so you can also have the draw to say. So example, if you draw a circle, it's become a circle. You oval, rectangle, a square, a rectangle, a triangle, straight line. Sometimes the shape recognition is not works perfectly, but I think it's not like a whole big deal. You just have to redraw it just a little bit, and then it's work perfectly fine. So in this view tab, you have spelling check. If you type on the text, then it will check your spelling. Of course, English. I think if you want to use this in other languages, you will have to change the setting a little bit. Immersive reader, if it will read the text for you if you want. The scaling, the page width, the paper color. Yeah, the paper colors, the set of paper color. I don't really use this function. I just go with white or no color, as they say. But yeah, so there's an option if you want to look into the paper style. It's the one that I most used to. So they have the rule paper, the rule lines, and just the grid lines. So I use rule lines for almost like all classes, and grid lines for some of my like math classes, something like that require like drawing straight line with a little bit of measure. Then I'll use that. And then we have password protection. So if you write something like write some secret, I don't know, whatever, then you can use a password. And then if other people yourself want to access to the note, you have to type the password to get access to, and that pretty much is. So I really highly recommend this. As you might notice, I also have the GoodNotes, but I will show you what I use for the Good Notes app in the next video is not really for taking notes. When it comes to Good Notes, I don't really use it for taking notes, but it's still an amazing app, and I just downloaded it and I want to learn more a little bit about it before I make a video about it. If you want to check more, please subscribe to my channel and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.